At least 5 people have been killed in central Gaza in Israeli attacks. A Palestinian woman was killed by Israeli forces in Masdar village, and 4 others were killed overnight on Monday. More than 580 people have been killed in Gaza following an October ceasefire as Israel continues to violate the agreement. Since October of 2023, when Israel launched its war on Gaza, more than 70,000 Palestinians have been killed. Tareq Azzoum is live for us now in Gaza City. So, Tareq, as we've said, there's a ceasefire in place in Gaza, but we're talking about strikes there nearly every day. What is the reason for these ones? What, if any, reason has Israel given for them today?
Well, we know that Israeli forces have carried out a series of deadly attacks across Gaza since the early hours of this morning, killing at least 5 Palestinians and wounding 5 others in separate areas across the Strip. Israel, from its side, says that these attacks were in response to a security incident involving its soldiers in Rafah. The military added that the attacks were basically designed to eliminate Hamas's fighters, but beyond that explanation, there is a remarkable shift as being really emerging quietly before Gaza's community's eyes, where the Israeli military appears to be shaping a new military operational doctrine based on expanding the list of its targets and linking wider-scale military strikes to any security incident it claims occurs in areas under its own control and often away and far from the public view. Till now, we are unable to approach Rafah City to investigate these claims or even to take a closer look on what's been going on there for almost now a year and a half of its control under the Israeli military. And definitely these attacks have been bringing significant implications where people are left with a smashed sense of safety and being caught in an endless cycle of unpredictability too.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask you, Tareq, is how does that affect how people are living their lives? They're supposed to be under a ceasefire, but we know people are obviously very careful about going close to this yellow line. We know they're worried about strikes every day. We know there's difficulty getting things like water and food still. How much is this affecting how Palestinians are living under this ceasefire?
Well, people in Gaza believe that the ceasefire has been only written on paper rather than being translated to a practical reality that they can truly feel and touch within their daily living conditions. Now, as I'm talking to you, people are living under the constant fear and the thunder of Israeli drones. I saw in the past hour 3 drones are operating in Gaza City. People do not know when or where the next strike will certainly land and under which pretext as well. But for many Palestinians, they do not see real and genuine change in their living conditions or on the way that aid is coming through, or even regarding the level of their own safety. These repeated attacks are leaving Palestinians with a remarkable sense of erosion for their own safety, and even reinforces the idea that Israel is shaping the future of Gaza. If we just take a look on what's been happening on the yellow line, we can see that Israel is waging attacks from 37 military points being deployed across Gaza's eastern communities. There have been multiple military sites being set up very close to main urban centers where people are living adjacent to, just leaving everybody under the mercy of Israel's military behavior that had been really being seen unconditional, even unpredictable, since the ceasefire was signed in October last year.
Tareq Azzoum live from Gaza City. Tareq, thank you as always.
Don't miss out and get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.